Yeah, hello guys and welcome back to my channel Comment Centric. If this is your first time to my channel, please subscribe, like, share and comment your opinion as well. So let's quickly watch this video of Mr. Fauci being questioned by the Congress regarding the things he has done, which are horrible, even during the COVID-19 and things he did to animals. So let's quickly watch the video and after that we'll dive right into the comment section. Thank you.
Do you represent science, Mr. Fauci?
I am a scientist who uses the scientific method to gain information.
Yes or no? Yes or no?
No, that's not a yes or no
Yes,
answer.
it's a yes or no.
I don't think it is.
Okay, well, we'll take that as a you don't know what you represent.
Oh,
But this, as director of the NIH, you did sign off on these so-called scientific experiments. And as a dog lover, I want to tell you this is disgusting and evil, what you signed off on, and these experiments that happened to beagles paid for by the American taxpayer. And I want you to know Americans don't pay their taxes for animals to be tortured like this. So the type of science that you are representing, Mr. Fauci, is abhorrent. You confess that you made up the COVID rules, including
I didn't hear what you
6
said.
feet social distancing and masking of children.
I never said I made anything up.
You admitted that you made up. You
I
made it
didn't
up as
say
you went.
I made it up.
So are you saying this is fake news, Mr.
I
Fauci?
didn't say I made anything up.
What did you say?
I said that it is not based in science and it just appeared.
But this is science. And making up guidelines like 6 feet distancing and masking of children. Do you think that's appropriate? Do the American people deserve to be abused like that, Mr. Fauci? Because you're not doctor. You're Mr. Fauci in my few minutes. No, I don't need your answer. That man does not deserve to have a license. As a matter of fact, it should be revoked and he belongs in prison.
Suspend.
Here you are without your mask, where you got to go and enjoy the game and sit right next to people not following the 6 feet of distancing, not wearing your mask, and everyone else was forced to stay home and stop enjoying life. And your science here, your science is displayed perfectly in this picture where children in school were put in plastic bubbles because of your science, your repulsive, evil science. And let's go back to your very own email. You said earlier you don't use email. Oh, you do. Right here. This is your own email where you said the typical mask you buy in the drugstore is not really effective in keeping out virus. I do not recommend that you wear a mask. This is your email. This is your own words. But yet children all over America were forced to wear masks. Healthy children forced to wear masks, muzzled in their schools. And then they were forced to learn from home because of your so-called science and your medical suggestions, while you and all your cronies get paid from Big Pharma. You know that what this committee should be doing? We should be recommending you to be prosecuted. We should be writing a criminal referral because you should be prosecuted for crimes against humanity. You belong in prison, Dr. Fauci.
Yeah, guys, that's the video, and let's real quickly dive right into the comment section. You know, there have been a lot of allegations against this Mr. Fauci. So let's see. This person says 1,000,000%, like 1,000,000% he does belong in prison. So I think the people are advocating that he's been persecuted and he should be properly interrogated. And this one says, those who expect to reap the blessings of freedom must, like men, undergo the fatigue of supporting it. And another one says, clock ticks. What a disgusting little man. So people really hate this Fauci guy. And people have said a lot of things about him, of how he also benefited during the COVID and how he benefited from the big farmers, just like she mentioned here. And this one says, the jig's up. Get off the horse already. This says, boom, now put him in there. So people are advocating that put this man in prison because he committed a lot of crime against humanity. And you can see she mentioned where he did a lot of some experiments with dogs, and she's like, it's so disgusting that he had to do that to a dog. And this also said, I side with him being under a prison. And this says, killed my grandfather with their COVID vaccine. So this person is saying COVID vaccine killed her grandfather. You know, a lot of people said a lot of things about the vaccine back then. They did a lot of things to their body, and some of them even says it caused a lot of things and a lot of harm to them as well, and also increased their sickness. So people mentioned a lot of things. And this says guilty, that he's guilty. This says he knows it. You can see the look on his face though. He just looks like he's just something is wrong while he was sitting there. I could see like the tension on his face while he was being questioned actually. Uh this one says okay. This one says this is why I feel at Rep MTG is the best member of the Congress. Yeah. And this one says yeah, that's a psychopath. This says accurate. And this one says Fauci, this man didn't pardon you and he would pay any price to secure your transport to Russia for what you unleash on his people. So there's been a rumor that has been speculating that President Putin is requesting for the extradition of Mr. Fauci. Though it's been debunked and denied, but yeah, we don't know. Let's see how this run. And this one says, damn right. Another one says he belongs to hell too. This year we mix Max Evans. This one says it's essential to focus on constructive dialogue instead of blame. Understanding the complexity can lead to better solution. So this person is saying they should better have a constructive dialogue instead of laying blames on him. I don't know what you guys think about this one. This says Fauci is a POS that needs to be tried for treason. He needs to be arrested ASAP. This is of that hierarchy. This is Fauci for Gitmo and throw Gates and Zuckerberg in there too. Okay, this person is saying like get Fauci off and also arrest that's Bill Gates and Mark Zuckerberg. Oh, as well. This is unfortunately Joe Biden pardoned him, so we can't. Okay, yeah. This is 100% Fauci needs to answer for what he put this country through. So he got a lot of questions to answer, though. He got a lot of questions to be answered, to be honest. This says, born in hell, you demon. And I say, yet, Fauci, Gates, and many evil actors enjoy the fruit of their wealth. Although there is a lot of talk, I don't see too much action of real interest in persecuting these angels of Satan. So people also accused Bill Gates as well back then. You can remember during the COVID era, and also now they're linking Fauci and Bill Gates together to the same thing. This is Napoleon complex. This is put him in prison, lock the son of a bee up. This says wow, and the next one says, did I hear him say gain of function? Another one says some states are looking at persecuting him for his role in the COVID fiasco. He is pardoned at the federal level, but he is not protected from the states. This says MTG tore him, that's the Congress lady that was questioning him now, tore him up that day. This says tie a milestone around his neck. This says there should be a walk around this pardon thing. Maybe another country or all the states could charge him criminally. He should never see the light of the day again. This says compliment of Fauci. A new bird flu vaccine is available for everyone who hasn't died from the COVID-19 yet. COVID-19 jabs yet. This one says, ever since HIV, Fauci has had it coming. The corporation just used his weakness and ugliness as a vessel because they are no different. Simple as that. This says, I cannot stand it to hear his voice. Another one says, oh my. This says, I strongly agree. Put him in jail. This is MTG rules. And this one says, I heard Putin is looking for him more murdered under his belt than any other. So let's see how true this speculation is that Putin need Mr. Fauci back to be extradited to Russia. So let's see, because he has not made a direct statement regarding that rumor that he's requesting for the extradition of Mr. Fauci. This one says there is a special place in hell reserved for him. This is so saying COVID was a lie. So you're saying COVID was a lie. Everything Fauci did here is inexcusable, but how do we rationalize wearing masks and social distancing as something outrageous to do when the basic rules of communicable disease demand that? Okay, this person is saying like is she saying that COVID is a lie, and are we ruling out that that is a normal thing that people do when there is a communicable disease, that there should be masks, there should be social distance in order to avoid contacting that disease? And this says, God bless MS Greene. and may Fauci rot in hell. America's greatest haste was publicized, and now we the people pay the price again. This is wow. This is you all beggars to me anyway. That's Fauci. So this is a meme. Crimes against humanity. This is deport Fauci. This says he should be behind bars. Fauci should be hung on live TV. And the next one says, let's see a few more comments. The next one says there is no primitive pardons in Constitution. There has to be a crime first. If there was if they were smart, they would have charged Fauci, then do a pardon. Doing with the pardon first, then the crime. The founders weren't idiots. Fauci's a criminal for just accepting it. And this says, as beggars human, I want justice not only for the mass murders of millions of humans globally, but these beggars as well. Beggar life matter. This says Fauci is a demon for doing horrible things to those defenseless puppies. He's a scum. This says lock him up. Let's see these last ones before we call it a day. This one says, yeah, but she's an insider trader. She's a grifter. So they're saying that MS Greene is a grifter. This says millions died because of him. This says he sure does. Another one says she aren't wrong. And this one says she's a mama bear. This says he thinks he's untouchable. You can see it in his facial expression. Oh, another hearing, whatever. I will just ignore it. His time is coming. So thank you guys for stopping by with me on this one. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe, like, share, and comment your opinion as well. It means a lot to me. Thank you, and see you on the next one. Thank you guys. Love you.